Day 2 in a row, April 21st. Let's keep going. Going through Premiere and putting together that first few minute spiel. Wow. You know, I've only had about 10 hours of experience of Premiere before this, and I think what I put together was pretty fantastic. Well, you told me you saw yesterday's. So last night after that dinner was fantastic. Jeff, who I have not seen for so long, wow. Amazing to see how far he's come. I mean, we've all come a long way, but you know, when you don't see someone for a long time, and you know, fantastic. Talked about what he's doing when it comes to his new UI project. Just come back from Portland. Managed to convince Microsoft that what he's trying to do is a good idea. He's really passionate, but at the same time, a little bit nervous about what comes next. And I think we all can be that way. We all can get really nervous about new challenges that they come up and changes. You know, it's a really different life when all of a sudden you're the face of a project. And also what he's excited about. Tonight, I've got to go and have dinner with Nick. Haven't had anything but a board game. Last time was about 7 years ago. So we'll see what he's up to. Been back in town for almost a year, and the international towers still dazzle and surprise me. Can't do it.
I would like to present you our signature dish, the prime rib of the bone, which is 100% black Angus beef. It comes from Darlingtons, up Queensland, the Oak Reserve. Nothing better than opening the trolley, so you can see what it looks like. Like a big chef of LeBron. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, Nick, you want to do it? You want to do it? ANZAC Day morning rain. 2 weeks of nothing and then this. Just on my way to go and see a social rights activist, Adrian, who I've been looking forward to seeing for a while. That said, gorgeous sun shower. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Chris,
Thank you. Nice
I'll
to
see
meet
you around.
Yeah, see you, man.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Looks professional. This guy looks professional. Alright, so that was super crazy. Number one, a possum on the ground, just looking for food, being totally casual. That never happens. Possums you always see up in the trees, and whenever you spot them, off they go scurrying away. Two, out of nowhere, these couple of dogs come running over and be like, oh, look, a cuddly possum. Now, I don't know if anyone's familiar with possums like I am, but having been to the vet with my dog growing up a couple of times, possums can tear you a new one. The number of dogs I've seen, at least 2, die from their injuries from thinking a possum's a cuddly little fella.
Possum Nightmares Part 2.
Shit! Me down.
Oh my god, I want to hold it. Me too. Look at the eyes. Oh my god.
Vets have to handle them with Kevlar gloves. That's how sharp their claws are. They're not some cute, like most in Australia, they're not some cute cuddly creature. They're nasty. And they smell. and they run across your roof all the time. And they break trees and eat things and... Look, I love them, but we also love to hate them. So anyway, these couple of guys with their dogs, they come running over and they're like, oh, it's no big deal, our dog's just off the leash in Hyde Park. It's no big deal, it's fine. Oh, and this lady who's trying to keep, this possum calm and not going anywhere while her husband comes to pick it up in a box, is just pushing the dogs out of the way. Like, hey, let's get him out of there. And then they start saying, hey, you touching my dog? Hey, you touching my dog? What? Well, yeah. A, they're off the leash, and B, they're going to get their insides ripped out if you're not careful. Big Maori fella starts being all like, hey, don't you ever touch my dog again, walking away with his dog. And I'm like, mate, you're lucky that your dog's alive. Be happy. Oh, yeah, starts getting with this and that. Crazy. This is just a wonderful part of when you go out and you find things. Another part of my day.
The Chief Cenotaph Attendant, Wally Scott Smith, custodian of the cenotaph for the past 78 years. His last dawn service.
Australians all, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, and it's thanks to all of those defence personnel. Remember, we will remember them. Ladies and gentlemen, go in peace.
We've been going all day.
Wally was a real star for the day, rightly so after that innings. He even got to meet Daphne Dunn, the 97-year-old widow of Albert Chown, a Victoria Cross recipient from World War II. After we put him to bed, her family was struggling to work out how to get home. So I offered her the use of my taxi calling superpower, Uber.
I'm probably really got action here. Your bums don't get pinched on the car.
No one riding in the front?
Let's move.
Oh, that's you.
That's good. Love you much, buddy. All
See you,
the best.
mate.
Take care. See you soon. Take care.
Take them anywhere they want to go.
Yeah, we'll do.